Hey, I'm Fucci and welcome to Tiny Kitchen Big Taste. We have got a hero of a show for you today. We're making a toasted sub sandwich. Now, whether you call it a submarine, a hoagie, a wedge, a poor boy, a hero, a grinder, a torpedo, or a good old-fashioned Italian sandwich, this one's gonna top your list. Grab those ingredients. It's time to bring it. So what you're gonna need is a sub roll, roast beef, turkey, pepperoni, provolone cheese, green leaf lettuce, mustard, red wine vinegar, olive oil, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, pepper, an onion, and black olives. You'll also need a baking sheet, a bread knife, and a sharp knife. I am a huge sub sandwich fan, and this one reminds me of my childhood. During the summer months when I was off from school, my dad would take his lunch break at home and he would bring with him an assortment of cold cuts and sub sandwich rolls, and we would build these huge sub sandwiches. Now, over the years, I've refined the recipe just a little bit, and I have created what I consider is the best toasted sub sandwich ever. Like, ever. And it's pretty easy to make. We begin by taking our sub sandwich roll and a bread knife and slowly cutting across the sandwich roll, not all the way through. We will open it up and then we will pop this under the broiler until it's nicely toasted. You're gonna wanna keep an eye on it while it's toasting, but in the meantime, we can cut up our onion. I am using a Vidalia onion from Vidalia, Georgia. They are a real sweet onion. And as we normally cut our onions, just go ahead and make little stripes along the length of the onion. Give it a turn and we'll just cut off 2 or 3 segments. Next, we are going to finally mince up some of the black olives. I like to smash the olives and then just makes it a little bit easier to cut. Now, these are regular black olives that you get out of a can. You can find them in your local grocery store. When they're about this size, we will transfer those to our plate. After I take out the lightly toasted sub roll, I place it on a baking sheet, and then we start with a little olive oil on the bread. Next, some red wine vinegar. This will add a nice little kick to it. Some acidity, a little garlic powder, and onion powder, and some crushed oregano. Sprinkle that on top. Next, we just start building the sandwich. I like to start with the roast beef, followed by the oven roasted turkey, and then some of the pepperoni. This is what I think makes a sandwich. I love pepperoni on a sandwich. So the onions, and then the black olives, just sprinkle those on top. And then I'm going to hit it with a little yellow mustard. Now this is just regular yellow mustard. And we will top that with our provolone cheese. Ooh, I can't wait. I like it nice and cheesy. I would make a reference that I'm nice and cheesy, but well, you already knew that. Then I'm gonna top it with a little bit more oregano, and finally, a few shakes of black pepper. We're gonna pop this back under the broiler until the cheese is thoroughly melted. So check this out. We have toasted it where the cheese is nice and melty and brown on top. We're gonna finish it off with a couple of leaves of lettuce. I like to serve it with a side of chips and an ice cold Coke, and sometimes, for old time's sake, I'll throw a few chips on top. Makes me feel like a kid. Let's get in here and give this thing a taste. That is dynamite. You might as well go to our website now and get that recipe because you are going to need it. You can also check us out at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And when you try this sandwich, please let us know about it in the comments below. Until next time, I'm Fucci, reminding you that if I can make a toasted sub sandwich in a kitchen this tiny, you can make it in yours. We'll see you next time on Tiny Kitchen Big Taste. Whether you call it a submarine, a hoagie, a wedge, a torpedo, a poor boy, he would stop by the store and grab a